Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got myself a new tool, and we're going to try it out. So I was working on my chipper recently, and the bolts for the chipper and the blades have always had issues with them threading together, and I wanted to recondition all the threads and try to hopefully make that work a little bit better. And the old tap and die set I have here did not have the right size. So I ended up going online trying to find another set that I could get same day just so I could get the project done. And I ended up at Harbor Freight and I picked up this metric tap and die set, which has the correct size I need. They had another set there that was significantly cheaper. It was their Pittsburgh set. This is their Icon Professional set. The Pittsburgh set was, I think, like 90 bucks. This was 130. So this is a little bit more, but I think this is going to perform a lot better. And today we're going to test it out and see how it works. All right, we're going to go ahead and open this thing up and get our first look at it. So it's got a nice case. Looks like pretty decent latches. I like that. Looks like a pretty nice set. I don't see anything that stands out that it's not in decent shape. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try the die on the bolt and see how that works for reconditioning the threads. All right, so I'm going to take my 8 by 1.0 and I'm going to just put it in the vise here and we'll just see how it taps some threads that way. And I got one bolt that's just a little bit smushed, and then I got another bolt that's quite a bit smushed, and we'll see what it does. I think that renewed the threads pretty well on that one. That looks pretty good. Let's try this other bolt. I don't even know if I'm going to get that to start threading. It's pretty smushed. Well, it's not perfect, but it definitely made a difference. Hopefully that'll actually thread into the blade now. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to grab another bolt. We're going to try putting it in the T-handle here and see how that works. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, take our die, put it in the holder. It comes with its own little screwdriver to tighten the set screw down. And there we go. Should be ready to try it. Well, that worked pretty well as well. I like the handle. It threaded on easy. It's comfortable. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to try running the tap through these threads and see how that works. All right, so we got our tap handle here. I got my 8 by 0.10 tap. Let's go ahead and put this in. Now the threads inside here are nowhere near as bad as the bolts, so I don't think this will be an issue at all, but we're going to go ahead, get this started. Definitely some grit in there though. So it took some doing, but I got the tap through the hole, the bolt threads in, nice and easy now. So I'm going to go ahead and try to tap the next one here with a little bit of lubrication, see if it goes through easier. It does say that these are not made for hardened steel, which I'm assuming this blade is going to be a harder steel. This is for soft steel, brass, and aluminum. And I can already see a little bit on the tap that it's showing some wear on it. So I don't know that it's going to hold up to doing all of these, but I'm going to try it with some lubrication. I'm going to put it in the vise this time and we'll see how it works. So it definitely worked a lot easier with the lube and in the vise. I was able to get through it a lot quicker. Again, I still think that the thread pitches are different, because if I was just cleaning threads, that should have went through really easy. Anyway, now this threads in super, super easy. Should have no issue of cross threading or stripping out. I'm curious to see how it's going to hold up on the other 14 holes I got to do. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to knock those out, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've gotten all 4 blade sets tapped out now, and really the only one that was an issue was that first blade. The other 3 blades, all I had to do was clear the threads. There must have been something faulty with the manufacturing that first blade, because I physically had to re-tap those holes. And I gotta say, the tap did well. It did take some damage, but I'm not doing what the tap is designed to do. I'm going through harder steel with it being blades, and it's thick. The hole wasn't the proper size. That being said, I'm very happy with it. It did not snap. I mean, I was twisting on it. This thing was creaking and groaning, and it was not happy. But it did the job, and it got the job done for me. I'm happy with it. It's a metric set. I don't use a ton of metric stuff, especially since most of the bolt reconditioning and thread reconditioning I'm doing is on my old Case tractor, which is all SAE. But I'm happy to have it in my collection, and hopefully you guys found this interesting and it helps you guys out. If it were me, I'd get the kit again. It served my needs and will continue to serve my needs. If you're going to be doing a lot of hard steel, I don't think it's the right kit for you. But again, it says that right on the box. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.